Okay, not bad. Here to have fun says, anyone got any anger management techniques? Ooh. Really good question here to have fun. Does anyone have any anger management techniques? Yeah, yeah. You know what? We have that as a topic. We'll hit that. We'll hit that topic right after we finish. We finish this game here. Nice. Oh, geez, dude. I'm getting creamed on right now. Nice, 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 nice. Boom, boom, boom. You got the perfect? You got the perfect? No, you don't. Almost.
Round 2. Fight.
Is it gimmicks, the lag, or the difficulty of the game? That's a great question. That's a good question to ask, Wilma. Ooh, you got me. No? Nice. Good job, good job. Alright. They worked out well. They did good.
You lose.
I'm so angry. Anger. Hatred. Raw. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because that's a really good question. We have a replay to watch from Kenny, and we have a really, really, really good question from Ben. So let's answer that. Let's answer that question. So, and if this is good enough, something that I started doing a little bit, and I really like, is when someone asks a really interesting and compelling question, and I take time to answer it, I've been clipping it and putting it up on YouTube. I've been clipping it and putting it up on YouTube. So, I don't know if this is going to be that, because I don't think it's a very long question, or a really long answer that I'm going to give. But, let's delve into it a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and grab the replay ID from Kenny, just so I have it. So I'm going to take it right here, copy, and I'm going to put it right here in the chat, paste. That way I have it available, and I can look at it. But let's go ahead and let's answer that question real quick. A shabloom. And let's talk about getting angry and pissed off at this game. Getting angry and pissed off at this game. So, a lot of my philosophy, and a lot of my mentality comes from anime. Literally comes from anime. A lot of times there are quotes that I use from anime that I will attach to myself in order to help me cope with certain things. One of the biggest ones comes from, Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor. He's asked, how do you live without regret? And Glenn Raiders, the main character, says, you're going to have regret no matter what. Whether you go left or whether you go right, it is just human nature for us to regret no matter what choice we make. So always make the choice that is closest to your heart. That way when you regret, you at least know that it was the choice you wanted to make, you know? And I hold that near and dear to my heart. Now, that's just an example of some of the quotes that I like to use whenever I'm adopting them into my mentality. Now, as far as getting angry goes and the video games, I always talk about having your self-worth be attached to your progress, not to winning. If you attach your self-worth to winning, you're gonna lose and you're gonna get pissed off. You're gonna lose and you're gonna get pissed off. You know, that's just inevitable. So we've talked about that before. Now, something that I want to go and delve even deeper into, another one of my favorite anime, Fate. And in the Fate, I believe it's Fate Extra. In the Fate Extra anime, Saber talks to the main character, Because the main character uses all of his hatred and all of his anger as his fuel when he's fighting his enemy. And Saber tells him, hey, that's not healthy. If your opponent does something that pisses you off, or if your opponent does something that makes you mad, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset. But don't hate your opponent. Because if you hate your opponent, you're actively letting your opponent dictate your decisions. Think about that. I'm going to say that again because I want y'all to really think about that. If you hate your opponent, you're allowing your opponent to decide your emotions. You're not in control. They are. You're not in control. They are. So, and by making you feel that anger and that hatred, they're going to do things that that essentially make you make mistakes. So if I can piss someone off enough, that Ken who's playing really wild, if he started teabagging and I start getting mad, I want to get in. I want to get in and I want to fucking punch him in the face. I want to get in and I want to go and I want to crush him. What's the fastest and easiest way to get in? A jump. What do you think is going to happen if you're pissed off and you're not thinking? You're going to jump. If you can piss someone off so much that they autopilot, you're controlling them. There's a reason why Spider-Man talks so much shit whenever he's fighting an enemy. Because he knows if he can get in their head using his sense of humor, that he's already won the battle. Take that mentality and use it in Street Fighter. If you get pissed off in the middle of a game and you're really mad and you hate your opponent, they're controlling your emotions, they're controlling how you play. You know, I'm not saying sit here and just be stone-faced. You know, have emotions, but calculative emotions, you know? If you keep getting hit, get frustrated and recognize I am frustrated because I keep getting hit with that move. Why is that move working? Oh, it's plus. I'm mashing. I'm an idiot. Okay. You know, now throw it away. You've solved the puzzle, throw it away. You solved the puzzle, throw it away. That's exactly what has to happen. So get angry. It's okay. Feel those emotions. It's okay. But once you solve the issue, move forward. Because if you sit there and you have that hatred in your heart and you're dwelling on it, they might as well be holding your joystick for you. They might as well be holding your joystick for you. And with that, let's move forward.